Welcome in, everyone. I'm a Wazroom, and I'm an Xbox. No, I'm not. What I wanted to talk today about is the price increase for Xbox Game Pass. I think it was a hard sale for people before, and now it's even worse. But I'm going to try to be the loyal opposition. So I'm going to argue for the price increase, and then I'll bash it. So we're just going to jump in, look at the little video that they released, I guess trying to sort of kind of explain why it's a good value, why they decided to do it, because they were listening. And we love it when companies listen and then raise prices. We're going to listen at 1.5 speed, try to get through it a little bit quicker. It's not a long spiel, and then we're going to look at the sheets, but we're going to be all excited for all these announcements.
Hey everyone, Xbox Game Pass is getting an upgrade.
Yay, upgrade! Aren't you excited for an upgrade?
We've listened to your feedback, and now you have even
They're listening! Yay!
more freedom to choose
More freedom!
how you play the games you want.
Play the games!
Here's a look at
Yay!
what's new and what's changing. First off, you might have noticed some changes to the plan names. Xbox Game Pass Core is now Xbox Game Pass Essential.
Because Core and Essential, now it's essential that you have this. It's essential that you have Game Pass. At least this version of it. You know, it's not the core thing for Game Pass, it's the essential thing for Game Pass and Xbox. And so, you know, now you know. If you didn't know before, now you know. And see, that's a good thing.
Xbox Game Pass Standard is now Xbox Game Pass Premium.
Ooh, so they've increased Standard to Premium, so now it sounds like you're getting more for your dollar. See, they're listening. We like it when things sound good. When it sounds like we're getting a good thing. See, it's good.
And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is still Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Because it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate. It doesn't get any better than this. Just keep listening. Just wait.
We explored other names, but they didn't work out. Of course, a lot more is changing than just the names. We've expanded all Xbox Game Pass plans to give you more games and more ways to play and more rewards than ever.
More games, more ways to play, more rewards. Yay! Look it's just like how can people be mad? We're getting more games is good. More ways to play is good if that's the way you want to look, because you know everything is an Xbox. See, it's an Xbox. It's a good thing. You can play it on whatever you want, and you're going to be able to redeem your points for more things. So I mean, what could go wrong?
Let's look at the upgrades to the plans one by one. First up, Essential, formerly known as Core. This plan is expanding to give you more ways to play, including PC and cloud gaming. Previously, Core was primarily for console, but Essential now lets you play games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud.
That is a nice touch. You'll be able to play on cloud and PC now. So, hey, you can play how you want, where you want, when you want, and you've got more games to choose from. What could go, you know, what's better than that? Oh, but wait, we've got to hear about Premium. We already know about Ultimate, but now Standard is Premium and Ultimate is Ultimate, or maybe it should have been Penultimate.
That means you have the freedom to stream and play on any supported device. And with cloud gaming, that includes a lot of devices.
Except for the toaster. You see, the toaster, not a supported device. So, tablets, phones, TVs, VR. There you go.
We're also expanding the game library so you get access to over 50 games. And of course, you still get online multiplayer. So you can keep playing.
Because you still have to pay for multiplayer. So, you know, hey, this is the way to do it. And you get more games. It took me to my games. Going through, looking at all of these, and I go to see all games, and it takes me to my games that I have installed on my system. I don't know. And you go back, it takes you back to that. So, want. Let's just show all. So, here's your games. I'm not going to go through them all. And, you know, if you're lucky, you'll find something that you want to play. I mean, Vampire Survivors and I think Dead Cells would be the two big recommendations that I would give for it. But back to the video. Because you want to stay grounded.
So you can keep playing with your squad. Another upgrade is that Essential now includes in-game benefits for some of the biggest games, like League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, and Overwatch 2. And with Essential, you can earn up to 25,000 rewards points a year just by playing the games you love. You can redeem your points for Xbox gift cards to get new games, add-ons, and more. So if you've got your eye on some DLC, you can spend points to bring home the bundle. Next up, Premium, formerly known as Standard. While Standard was built with console players in mind, Premium was built with everyone in mind. So we're giving you more ways to play with this one too, with games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud.
Same as Core, so why do you really need it? I'm sure that there's something that makes it special because it's premium now.
You heard that right. PC and cloud are coming to Premium. With Premium, you get access to over 200 games. And when a new game is published by Xbox, it'll be added to the Premium library within 1 year of launch.
See? You may not get day 1, but you may get day 365. Or maybe even sooner. You could get really lucky. No one could like the game, and then it comes out in 3 months on Premium. And if that's the case, are you going to want to play it? Of course you are, because you've been waiting so long to play these games.
Premium also now offers the same in-game benefits for some of the biggest games, so you can instantly unlock characters, cosmetics, and more. Looking good. With Premium, you can play and earn up to 50,000 rewards points,
which roughly translates to about $50 if you're able to do all the rewards. But, hey, you're a gamer. This is all you do, right? That's all you need to worry about.
A year. Plus, you get access to exclusive quests, and you get twice the points when you buy games and add-ons, so you'll have even more ways to earn rewards. Finally, let's take a look at Ultimate. The best thing about Ultimate is that you can play new games on day 1.
The best thing about Ultimate is it's still Ultimate. Like I said, they should have changed it to Penultimate. But you know what?
That includes games like Call of Duty Black Ops 7, The Outer Worlds 2, and High on Life 2. But now, the best is getting even better. Ultimate subscribers will get access to over 75 day 1 games a year.
75! More than any other year that they've had Game Pass. It's so many games you won't even be able to play them all. Well, you may not be able to beat them all. But if you're going to try and get all the rewards you can out of it, you may actually be able to do the 75 games. Just don't plan on doing everything.
We're also adding 2 new partner subscriptions. With Ultimate, you'll now have access to Ubisoft Plus Classics in addition to EA Play. And Fortnite Crew will be added in November.
More games, more better, right? So, why not?
In total, Ultimate
charge $10 more.
In total, Ultimate gives you access to over 400 games playable on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. And when you stream games with cloud gaming, Ultimate gives you our best quality with the shortest wait times. To round out the package, you get the same in-game benefits you're used to. And with Ultimate, you can play and earn up to 100,000 rewards points a year. That's 4 times the points you get with Essential.
So you can earn up to $100 in rewards.
So now you know what's new with Xbox Game Pass Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. All 3 plans are designed to give you more value, more rewards, and more ways to play than ever before. And however you like to play, Xbox Game Pass has a plan that's right for you, because this is how we play now.
Oh, what did that small text say right there? Some content shown is not actual gameplay. Game catalog features and benefits vary by plan, region, game, and over time. Xbox.com/Game Pass. Xbox Cloud Gaming requires Xbox Game Pass subscription and support devices both sold separately. Stream on Xbox consoles or with the Xbox app or at xbox.com/play on supported devices. Select regions, xbox.com/regions, and devices, xbox.com/cloud-devices. Game library varies. See xbox.com/play. With a little bit of restrictions. Here's something to go a little bit more into detail. Quick breakdown. Ultimate, you're going to get a bunch of games. You get day 1, 75 plus day 1 games in a year. And what is 75 divided by 12? 5, 6 is 72. So, roughly 6 games a month. Yeah, this would be great for kids who don't have responsibilities. I'm lucky if I can get through a game or 2 in a month. Okay, positive stuff is mostly over now. It was tough to do throughout that entire video. But, I don't know. Your mileage may vary for Ubisoft Plus. And, obviously, EA Play's already been included. But Fortnite Crew, if you don't play Fortnite, that's not going to do anything for you. Shortest wait time. So there's going to be wait times if you're in Premium or Essential, which means you may or may not actually be able to stream it. And or the quality may not look the best. The perks seem to be both for Ultimate and Premium. I don't know if there's any difference. I don't know. Let's see. Play and earn up to $100 a year in store rewards. 50, 25. So no. It's kind of like they took the old Ultimate, rolled it back to Premium, changed it to $15, and then removed day 1 games. We've all been asking how are companies making any money putting their games on Game Pass and having day 1 releases. And so if Microsoft had just come out and said, hey, this extra $10, that's all earmarked to go to the developers, the publishers, the game makers. That's not for us. That's for them. We want to make sure that they're making money so that they can, continue to make great games. I think everyone would have been fine with that. Personally, I think day one needs to be dropped. Get rid of Ultimate in its entirety, and games will be added as time goes on. No day one. Maybe make it day 30, day 60, day 90, 2, 3 months out. A lot of people are gonna, if they had wanted to buy the game, they would have bought it already. Some will be like, oh well, I'm gonna wait anyways until the price drops or whatever. But day one, I don't think day one drops are good. And that's pretty much why you buy Ultimate, though, is to get the day one games. But it's up to you. For $30 a month, we'll say roughly 6 games a year. That gets you to, $360. So, and we know prices of games are going up, so it may not be actually 6 games. It may be less than 6 games. You might be 5.5 games, depending on if they're all AAA. It's hard to believe that they actually listened. They said, "Oh yeah, we hear what you're saying. This is not what people asked for." I think people would have been absolutely happy keeping the same prices, the same number of day one games, and without adding in Ubisoft Plus and Fortnite Crew. Roll it back to $20 and drop, or actually just get rid of it. Like I said, get rid of Ultimate altogether. Smash it into Premium. You have Premium. Premium, do $20 a month. And no day one games. You'll get access to the games 3 months out or whatever, depending on what the publisher wants to do. Premium, you're going to have to wait up to a year. But if there was no Ultimate, it's just like, hey, you're going to have to wait at most 90 days. I think that'd be good. Roll everything else into it. Like I said, I don't know if anyone, make Ubisoft Plus and Fortnite Crew an additional cost or something, or just remove them in its entirety. I mean, yes, if you can earn the $100 worth of points, then technically you say, oh, well, it's only $260, but it's still not that great of a deal. I don't know. At least not for me. I had Game Pass Ultimate when it first started because my time was going to roll over, and I stocked up on Xbox Live cards and had a year and a half, 2 years of time saved up. So it was nice, but I did not get I would not have gotten $30 a month out of it. I would not have gotten $15 a month out of it. And I'm actually not happy that Essential is going up $10 a month, because I think it was $70 for a year, or was it $60? Either way, it's just so you can play online, and there's pretty much one game lately that I've been playing online here and there. Earth Defense Force 2025. There's going to be more games, but again, and maybe it's just, as an adult, it's not for me. I cannot make it worth my while unless I decide to, forego all my other obligations. Because even if you only get through one game a month, is that really worth it to you? Because then you have to actually dedicate all that time to finishing that one game. Essential, within a year, it could be 365 days, it could be 30 days, you don't know. And I doubt that there'll be much in the way that they tell you about it. They'll drop any indications at the last moment. I think we covered a lot of this. So all that's added. Ultimate, Premium, it's also available in Ultimate. And then Essential, they added City Skylines, Disney, Dreamlight Valley, Hades, and Warhammer 40k Darktide. So, this thing right here. You have access to quests, but the quests are better the higher tier you have. And you have a multiplier, depending on the tier you have. The higher tier you have, the bigger multiplier you have. 25, 50, 100 that you can earn. And you can spend, or you can earn 10 points per dollar spent. And that doubles for the next one and doubles for Ultimate. And you get some extras. 5 and 10% for add-ons. It doesn't really seem like it's all that great. Yeah, and I found an article, took some screenshots from Insider Gaming, and they're talking to the director of gaming and platform communications, Dustin Blackwell. And he said, we understand price increases are never fun for anybody, but we're trying to reinforce by adding more value to these plans as well. It's something we don't take lightly, and we're listening to the feedback of players and the community to try to provide them with more of what they're asking for. Which I think that the number of people that are canceling their subscriptions should be a sign, seeing how it crashed, Microsoft's the website for canceling. People are not happy with this, and so maybe we'll get some kind of a rollback. Maybe they'll cut some features and drop the price. I don't think the features are there. They're not what fans want. The big thing is I just want multiplayer, and I miss the days of Xbox Live games with gold. Here's a game or two a month that you can keep. Not that it's in your library, but as long as you subscribe, you can play. It's like, no, here's your semi-permanent long-term rental. But nope, we don't even get that anymore. And the number of games companies, like, we're also now giving access to more than 75 day one releases each year. He said that's a 50% increase over the day one titles we provided last year. Well, you're charging almost 50% more, so is that really worth it? Not covered on this, but PC Game Pass is increasing from $12 to $17, $15 a month. So both of those, with PC you get day one releases. It's just, I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts? What are y'all's thoughts? Is it something worthwhile, not worthwhile? Is it garbage? Is it a horrible idea? I tried being positive through that first part, and it was tough not to slide into this just doesn't make any sense. When the price of everything else is going up, people are struggling to, make ends meet. When the extra money is drying up, people don't have the money for the entertainment as it is. They increase the price of the consoles. They tried increasing the price of the games. And then now they've increased Game Pass, which they've increased Game Pass, I believe, every day. Sorry, not every day, every year the last 2 years. I did a quick Game Pass price comparisons. And of course, it just wanted to show the new plans. Essential, Premium, Ultimate, And then I had to add all Game Pass prices and their names so that you could keep track. So Game Pass console only was $13 a month. After the July 2023 price increase, Game Pass Core was $10 a month, annually $60, and I guess now it's $75. Game Pass Standard was $15 a month. PC Game Pass was $10. They increased it to $12, and they increased that in 2024. Game Pass Ultimate has gone $15, $17, $20. So in 2023, it was raised from $15 to $17. In 2024, it raised from $17 to $20. And so in 2025, it's gone from $20 to $30. So I don't know. I don't get it. So here's the transition. Core to Essential, Standard, Premium. Ultimate remains, but with a large price increase to $30 a month, up from $20. Essential stays at $10. Premium stays at $15. But now the yearly plan has gone up. What are everyone's thoughts on these changes? I'm not sure of anyone who's actually happy about it. I don't know. It's sad. Seeing what's been happening with Xbox the last few years. It's tough to try to defend them. I wish that they were the same company from when we had the Xbox 360, because that was one of the best consoles ever. And now we've got silly names, we've got silly price increases, and just not gamer friendly practices. They're I don't know, it just feels like they're really missing a step. Like they've lost they've lost touch with their consumer base. I don't know if it's because they just started hiring people who aren't actual gamers and don't know what actual gamers want, and so they're just like, oh yeah, this is what people want, and it's just not true. I don't know. I mean, I've got Core for... Sorry, it's not Core anymore. It's Essential now. So I've got Game Pass Essential that'll run for another 4 or 5 months because I bought a year. And after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, we'll see if they change any of their plans. But day one releases for new games sounds like a great thing, but I don't really think it is. I don't think it works for the developers. I think it needs to be dropped in its entirety, and then, like I said, they can add it in at a month, 2 months, 3 months, because after that point, most people that would buy the game have already bought it. I should say, most people that would buy the game at its launch price have already bought it. Oftentimes, if you don't buy a game within its first 2 or 3 weeks, you're okay to get it a year or 2 or 3 later, and you're going to be fine, because a lot of the hype will have already died down just within that short time span. I don't know. We'll keep going back to our old retro games, and we can pick up a cartridge, we can put it in our console, we can turn it on, we can play it. We don't have to worry about an update for the console, for the game, or for the controller, for goodness sake. But love to hear everyone's thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And everyone, take care, have fun, be kind to one another, stay safe, keep it retro or 360. God bless, and we'll catch you all later.